this was a pressing morning for me this morning. Yesterday, Roger and I went to one of his cousin's funeral. And I don't know if many of you know, I buried my only child. And I didn't want to go to the funeral because, to see a child laying there is very difficult for me. But the Lord told me, he said, you need to go. So I got dressed and I went on. And when I got there, the pastor said something so pronounced. I said, okay, Lord, I know why you told me I needed to be here. But what I wanted to say was, this young man was only 20 years old, nice-looking black man. And I'm like, some woman that missed out on a treat. Because, here this child was in college, doing the right thing. People got up and spoke on his behalf. One man, 40-something years old, said this child brought him to Christ. Every time they saw him, he had a smile on his face. Well, I'm saying, well, Lord, if he had all this going for him, why did he kill himself? Black folks don't do that. And one lady got up, he was at a Grace house. He had been running away from home and got up and said, she said, well, Lord, why Corey? And the Lord told her it was none of her business as to why. The pastor reminded us that God knows your end from the beginning. And through him having to go through that Grace house, he saved several lives, caused lives to come to Christ. So, and it relieved me, as to say, my daughter died of natural causes. Here his mother was bearing her child from the deficit of his own hands. And what happened to him, people, I want to say this on Children's Day, just because you're smoking a little marijuana and don't think that marijuana could go into something bigger, it can. Amen. And that's what happened to him. He was a quiet, mild boy that wanted to make friends. And when he got with the wrong set of friends, he introduced him to the wrong set of drugs. Amen. And it was at that minute of taking those drugs that he accidentally killed himself. So I say that on behalf of you. His mother allowed everybody to write things that they remember about Corey in his obituary. And one thing that really struck my heart, the mother wrote, when Corey wanted to get a tattoo on his back, I asked him, what were you going to put on your back? He said, well, Mama, I'm going to write your name on my back. She said, well, that's good, baby, because Mama always got your back. But Corey responded, no, you always on my back. So I say this, children, love your parents, listen to your parents. They know where you got to go. Everything is new to you, but it's very old to us. Amen. And I say to the parents, love your child, because you think you got them for a lifetime, you only have them for a little while. And I just like to thank you.